Alright, hello, this is Lana. This is Elemental Reforged Beta 1. This is the November 1st preview build. The way preview builds work, if you've played Galciv and some of the other Stardock titles, this is basically insiders. Preview builds are for the development team to experiment with new changes without completely locking the whole community out of the game when there's a crash. So just so you know, if you want to play one of these, they're a lot of fun. You get to try ridiculous stuff, but they will be buggier than anything sometimes, or like the regular early access build is buggier than that. So just so you know. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I don't advertise too much. We try not to get too many advertisements going on, but um, I'm one of the moderators. I just do this to show off the game. I don't actually get paid for it. I have no interest in getting paid from Twitch. It to me it just would takes the fun out of it. But yeah, so usually we'd say probably go to the video feeds. But I just wanted people if they wanted to check out what's in the preview build before they download it, or just kind of see what's coming. So, anyways, I don't have my stream information showing up, so this is a Twitch stream. If anyone's watching this on YouTube later, so if I'm talking to someone, I'm probably reading the chat, but it's not currently set up to show up on the screen here. So, anyways, I'm gonna get started. Does anyone have any? I don't know how many people are here because I only see them when you say something. Otherwise, if you're lurking, uh, yes, yeah. There. So I'm gonna do a quick. First thing I'm gonna do is just do a quick glance, and then I'm gonna get into the actual gameplay. So this is gonna be the character I'm gonna be playing eventually here. Um, it's assassin. Is my thought behind it, and I'll explain that a little bit more when I actually get into the actual gameplay. But just I'm gonna do a kind of a glance, and then after we do that, I'll go through and kind of explain things as we come along. So using cheats, I'm gonna use Control U. This is uncover the map, and what you'll see is you'll see these champions around. Now there's kingdom champions, and there's essence isn't in yet. It's not. It's here. The icon's here, but it's not currently in. The question was brought up about the essence yet, so that hasn't been. That mechanic isn't fleshed out yet. Probably later this month, but I'm not part of the development team, so I have no control over that. All right. So early on, you probably won't notice a whole lot of difference for what's on the map here. Um, there should be less wolves, less bandits, mites, and stuff. But you can. You'll certainly have a lot of those. But now what happens is these camps actually will level up. So as I get later in the game, they will. Oh, you're talking about my. Uh, so I blame Mr. Brad Wardell for this, and he does this to me in every game. Galciv has had influence for years, and then he changed it to or influence star bases, and then he changed it to cultural communication star bases. This one, Essence has been in the game forever, and now it's Radiance. So I have no Radiance in my territory. I will mix and match those terms, but Sovereign Essence is actually a new term. So yeah, everyone's going to be confused. But there's what's being pointed out, and this isn't going to be a start because I don't want to start with a preview of the map. This is a decent sized map, but sometimes you'll find this. This champion there. This is stuff you'll see in preview builds. You probably would never notice it unless you uncover the map like this. But there's a champion that you cannot recruit. he's unreachable. So stuff like that will get cleaned up. Plus, I think they want to do boats and flying units. So, um, so just so you know. And then sometimes, if you uncover the map, you'll see low units. I think it's like when you just kill off an enemy, they put them in a little jail here, and there's probably a reason why they do that. From a programming standpoint, uh, uh, programmers have a lot of tricks, and they hide their tricks very well. So just in case, if you ever use cheats and you see someone down here and you think it's they're like there's a bug going on, no, that's probably intentional. Anyways, all right, so yeah, so you'll find champions on the map here. And first thing you need to do is you need to get your fame to a certain threshold. Now you do get one free champion. You get I think a few just in case like you're just having terrible luck. You'll get like a few, but you're not going to get champions in the same frequency as you did before. Instead, the intended mechanic for the champions is you're actually going to recruit them on the map. So you get your fame to a certain threshold, and well, I'm going to just use cheats here to teleport because I don't want to run there right now. So when you're adjacent to them, they'll say, okay, you need 25 fame to recruit this champion. And then once you have 25 fame, then you need to have so much Gildar to do it. There will the dynasty or sorry, Can bot step. I'm gonna just call you Can. Family mechanics are in or eliminate roaming champions. The dynasty system is not yet in. Uh, this is not the early access beta 2, which is where they stuff like that was going to. This is not a preview for that. This is just a preview of the patches for beta 1. So from based on feedback. If I find a road, you can see you can you can see that you can actually see roads now. They are not very like super transparent like they were before. Um, the river's been updated. And I want to find. There's a couple new units, which Reavers are one of them. 1 second, I'm getting pinged here. Uh, 1 second. Champions don't respawn. Uh, well, here's the problem with 90-degree angles. When you're dealing with square tiles, you don't have much choice. I don't think it'll probably get fixed too much. The one advantage hexagons are or has is it makes doing uh, stuff like this with rivers uh, easier. You know, it looks more organic. But when you're dealing with square tiles, you still need to connect both ends of the river, and so there's not a whole lot you can do. This is probably as much variance you're going to see with a grid-based game. So, and going going to, or that was a question about the. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah, it was mentioned about like this is a weak point that they look kind of blocky. Well, they're going to. It's just kind of they look a lot better than they did before, but it is a tile-based game. I mean, you can look here. You're not going to have much variance in how this is going to look. I'd say most games don't even bother. They just, you know, a river tile would take up nearly the whole tile, which it does. So that's, yeah, that explains that. Some of the things a little goofy with the surf, but again, early access. As far as the art style, it kind of intend, they're not trying to do a whole brand new game. It's kind of upscale the old one. All right. Let's see. There is a new unit around here. I just gotta find them. Oh, here's one of them. Wildlings are back in. They were in Reforged. So many of these icons. Where is... I'm looking for the other camp. You'll see there's more unit variety, although that was a stamp, and that was always the case for those. Well, I'm not seeing them. Oh, here they are. The Reaver. They're female bandits. Uh, and you can hover over this to see that she has an assassin knife. It's grayed out because you can change her equipment. The assassin knife has 10 attack, 3 initiative, counterattack, but also she has a misandry skill. So if you're playing like a male sovereign, she'll have a 20% chance to hit, crit. Regarding, it was brought up about Civ 3, I believe, pretty sure that the river didn't actually take up the tile. I think rivers were handled on the border of the tiles, so they were able to do them more narrow. Where here, the river tile is used for piers and is actually physically on the map, so it's not quite the same, but I don't want to get into really the art direction. I think it looks fine. It looks better than it did before. That's all that matters to me. All right. Okay, so that's all. Like everything else, I'll kind of show. Oh, here's a. That's a. I don't think that I've ever seen that unit. The Gilded Lion. All right, so let's back up here. All right, so I'm going to. That's going to be a little preview here. I'm just going to do a little stop here.